Hello everyone, and welcome to Music 201 Music Appreciation. This short audio file will help you get oriented to where the content for this course can be found. There are 3 sources of information for this course. 2 of them come from your online student textbook site, Essential Listening to Music by Craig Wright. A 3rd supplementary source comes from the presentations that correspond with the chapters of this book. The Essential Listening to Music is an online book. You should have purchased the access card for the book and be ready to click on the link for the ebook, which is on the Moodle homepage. It can be found in the Paperwork section. If you haven't purchased the access card yet, check the syllabus for some online sources or go to the Salk bookstore to get one. Also, under the Paperwork topic, you will find the syllabus, a helpful frequently asked questions or FAQ, and the schedule of the due dates for the tests and assignments. Please pay close attention to these dates because assessment links will not be reopened after the due date and time has passed. After you have read these documents, go ahead and click on the student textbook link. When you click on this link, you will get a text box where you will click on the words New Student. This is where you will create a login and password. The next time you click on the textbook link on our Moodle homepage, you will be sent to a logon screen, and then you'll be taken to CourseMate. Once on CourseMate, there will be another text box asking you for some sort of code that you're supposed to have gotten from your instructor. Ignore this box. Just totally ignore it. You don't need to click on anything. Just act as if it's not even there. Instead, go to the navigation bar on the left and begin to explore the ebook site. There are a number of resources here for each chapter, and you would be wise to check them all out. But let's look at just 2 of them right now, the ebook and the active listening guides. Your ebook textbook is your main source of information for the course, and you access it by clicking on the link labeled Chapter List. Choose the chapter you want to read. Once the title of the chapter appears at the top of the left-hand navigation bar, look for the link Access the ebook for this chapter. It's at the bottom of the box labeled Chapter Ebook. This will take you to the ebook reader called MindTap, and you can begin reading the chapter. The active listening guides are the second source for content for the course. The content or concepts for listening questions found on both the chapter tests and the standalone listening tests come from these guides. For example, you get the specific pieces of music you need to be familiar with from these active listening guides, such as Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 in C minor. There is an exception to this. In the case of chapters 2 and 3, you are introduced to concepts and musical qualities which you will be required to identify. You will get additional and very detailed help for these concepts by listening to the iAudio lessons for these 2 chapters. For these types of questions, such as, what texture is this piece of music, the short examples may be new pieces of music not from the guides or iAudio lessons. But if you understand the concept, you will have no trouble identifying it, regardless of the piece played. Finally, in preparing for the tests, it is a very good idea to do the listening exercises to make sure you're understanding the concepts. There are exercises for each chapter, and the link can be found on the left-hand navigation bar. Note: these practice tests do not count toward your grade. They are there to help you practice and to judge your progress. Only tests taken in Moodle are used for grading purposes. As pointed out, there are many other helpful activities found for each chapter in that left-hand navigation bar. Be sure to eventually check them all out. While the ebook chapters and the active listening guides, along with the iAudio lessons, are the main sources for all testing material, by using the ebook to its fullest, you will deepen your understanding and appreciation of music even more.